All of you just make observation. So there is a block is there. So the disk is rotating with an angular velocity, say omega 1. And there's a person on the planet on this. Let me show you. Is moving with a velocity, say v2. And here I kept a block. No. Let it be at a distance r. Now, what is there's a first person, there's a person 2. Let me bring another person who is there at the axis, and let there be another person who is somewhere far away here. Let me introduce here. So person 1 is there at the axis. Person 2 again is running on the disk with certain velocity. This person 3, what happened? Let it run with a velocity v3 on the platform. And what is the state of block? Block will be at rest with respect to platform. Okay, got this idea, no? So these are the things I'm putting. Block is at rest with respect to platform. Person 1, what about person 1? We'll describe them. Person 1 is at axis and it will rotate along with the disk with angle to omega 1. What about person 2? Person 2 moves in circular path with velocity, with a relative velocity v2 with respect to platform. Okay, this. So next again, person 3 moves in circular path or any random path also if you want, you can put it with relative velocity v3 with respect to platform. Now, what is the pseudo force or what is the centrifugal force that is acting on the block as seen by all these 3 persons? I'm just showing the block 3-dimensional. This is something, the core idea of centrifugal force. Some of you might have studied in school, just centrifugal force balances centripetal force. That's what, but the basic, the very definition itself is what I'm trying to stress here. What is the centrifugal force acting on the block of mass m? So as by person 1, person 2, person 3. So I'm going to say same. Person 1, how much m omega square r. Person 2 also m omega square r. Person 3 also m omega square r. That's all. So centrifugal force acting on block of mass m kept on platform is m omega square r as measured by person 1, person 2 and person 3. So what is this? This particular person 1 is at rest on the platform. Block is at person 1 is at axis and at rest with respect to platform. Okay, go this one. So this centrifugal force, what is acting? No, so I have to show that centrifugal force. How much it is? Just write m omega square, and definitely we will balance that a friction. And definitely we will balance that. It should be friction. Static friction will balance. What is F? F is a static friction. So shall I put like this? Centrifugal force is independent of what? Independent of the observer, position of observer on the platform and its velocity with respect to platform. It just depends upon what? Mass of the system, square of the angular speed of the axis into perpendicular distance of the system from the axis. So
Sir,
centrifugal force is independent of all this particular thing. So it is just like with respect to axis is what we have to show it here. See, don't call centrifugal force pseudo force. Centrifugal force and pseudo force are different. Suppose say what is the pseudo force acting with respect to person 2? It's a totally different. Then again you should calculate acceleration of the person 2. Then write ma2. There's a pseudo force. Pseudo force depends on what? Depends upon the person to person 3. The pseudo force acting on the block depends on person to person 3. But centrifugal force just all happen. Will act normal to the axis, depends on mass, square of angular speed, and perpendicular distance from the axis to the block. This is what the practically it was given like this here. Yeah.
sir, what if that observer is accelerating, sir, with respect to platform?
That is what even omega naught is there. No, then you can say pseudo force is acting. But when you say centrifugal, no, it's all about the rotating platform only. It's independent of the observer and observer's motion. Getting the idea? So what will be that one? Where is observer? You need not to bother that one. It's just with respect to axis is what this is defined. Getting the method? Because I brought the idea of person, no? So definitely I should clarify this. Means a person is not on axis. Centrifugal force will act as irrespective of where you are on the platform and what is your state. Centrifugal force just depends on m omega square r. It doesn't depends upon the person from the block. Are you getting no? I think I should make because I made a person no. If I didn't use the word person no, then it should have been because since I said person no, as a person why it is that axis somewhere let it be. Okay, I should clarify that also. That's why I brought this condition. This is one basic definition of centrifugal force. Okay, that one. Pseudo force. Okay, that's what is the pseudo force acting on block with respect to 2 if it's accelerating. Okay, now he's having central acceleration also. Then you bring pseudo force. So centrifugal force, pseudo force, they are different here. But like a pseudo force, you said non-inertial frame. Yes, here what pen? Why this centrifugal force? Because of rotating frame. Rotating frame is example of non-inertial frame, but it's a difference in there. Centrifugal force and pseudo force. There's a difference in there. Okay, let's take some examples. Sir, we will not accept this. Really, centrifugal force, no such thing. So you do one thing. So there be a cylinder. So let this the axis of cylinder.